Good day to each and every one. It's your boy GFC Garvan, the boy GFC Garvan back again with a brand new video for you guys. So good evening to each and every one out there. It's been a while, since I've been uploading. I don't think I did any video last weekend of those some of those classic games that play over the weekend. But I'm back this week, to give you guys a lot of the preview. It's gonna run down some of the games. This won't be a long video, but I'm just here to give you guys just a rundown of the games that are gonna play on the weekend, who's playing who. So it won't be a long video, guys. So guys, remember, as you come on in, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification while you're at it, and hit the subscribe button while you're entering into the studio. Subscribe button. So yes, my people, the Premier League is eating up again before the World Cup. Remember, we only got couple weeks for the FIFA World Cup. The month end next week, and then we're gonna go straight into November. November is what? The World Cup. So people, you're catching your World Cup fever yet? Who is your favorite team? Remember to leave your favorite team in the comment section. Who are you going for in the World Cup? Who you think going to win the World Cup? It's a lot of who, who's gonna win. Who we think gonna come out victorious. We got a lot of questions and a lot of answers to be answered. So, put your in the comment section. Put your question in. Hit the notification while you're in. Subscribe to your boy. Support your guy. That. Let's get into it. The first game tomorrow. It's the big one. It's Leicester City versus Manchester City. Leicester City versus Manchester City. Leicester City being on a little streak. Recently, they have won, I think, 2 or 3 games in a row now. So they're kind of on a little run. But Manchester City is Manchester City. Who can stop them? Let us see how that one go. Manchester City versus Leicester City. That one start at 7:30 p.m. 7:30 a.m. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Yeah, that one is an early kickoff, 7:30 a.m. in the morning. And that one is playing home to Leicester. Leicester at the King Power Stadium. So that game will be playing at Leicester. So Leicester at home hosting Manchester City. And that's one is an early kickoff. 7 in Jamaica will be 6:30 in the morning. You guys gonna have to watch that one. And remember, people, when the World Cup starts, most of the games gonna view in Jamaica at 4 a.m. in the morning. And some of the games gonna at 7 a.m. So we're gonna have a lot of people gonna have to stay up and bleach to watch the World Cup, because those are the time that the game's gonna be played at 5 a.m. United States time. And no, it's gonna be on the same time. Sorry, because I forgot the Jamaican the time go back sometime in November. So where I'm at. So I think we're not gonna be an hour ahead anymore. I think we're gonna go to the same time. So yes, guys, it's gonna be some early kickoff games for the World Cup. Let's touch to the second game. You're gonna have Portsmouth versus Tottenham, and we all know that Tottenham been playing some boring games, so I don't think I'll be really watching that one. That one is at 10 o'clock. I'm not showing any shades on Tottenham fans, So if you're a Tottenham fan, I'm not showing any shades. It's just the type of games you guys are playing is not really up to the standard. So it won't worth my time to go watch that game. But this game will. Beckford versus Wolverhampton. Who don't want to watch that game at 10 o'clock? That would be very interesting game to watch. See where that one goes. See if Diego Costa can finally get his first goal for Wolverhampton. The former Chelsea striker that did wonders for Chelsea. Helped Chelsea to win the last Premier League that they won. Diego Costa was a handful for heavy defenders in the Premier League. He was roughing up defender here and there and all about. So let me move on to the next game. Because as I said, this won't be a long video tonight. But I'll be back. I'll be back probably tomorrow and Sunday, to wind down the rest of the weekends. And I'm just gonna try to see if I can put some Italian Serie A and some and some La Liga in there too. Probably some MLS. I'm gonna try to mix it up a little bit. Start to do a little more research. I got a wonderful video coming up too with Ronaldo, the phenomenon from Brazil. Because it's World Cup time, so we have to go for some of the greats that already won the World Cup. To get the World Cup fever in gear. And then the next game on Saturday, that's my game right there. You got Brighton versus Chelsea at 10 o'clock. That's my game right there. At Max Stadium, that's Brighton Stadium. That game will be broadcasting on the USA channel. The next two games before that was gonna be on Peacock. So that's a pretty good game. Chelsea undefeated since Potter come in. They're not really that bad. They're doing their thing. They're winning games. When they don't win, they draw games. So it's a good sign. I can't complain. Was Brighton since Arpata left, they haven't won a game. So it's gonna be who won it most because Brighton is playing some good, pretty football. They're going about their business by attracting football. So we can't kill them for that one. They're doing their piece and get their thing together. As soon as that new coach kind of get everything on the way how we want it, I think Brighton will be up there in the top 10. To be quite honest, it's a well organized team. From top to bottom. They got everything in house, well sorted out. It's a well run club, so you can look forward for great things from them in the future. The next game is a very tricky game, my people. It's a very tricky game. This game is a game that's very tricky. The next game I'm talking about is Crystal Palace versus Southampton. Who can predict the score in this game? Because this game is a really tricky game. And the reason why this game is so tricky is because Southampton, you don't know what you're going to get from Southampton and Crystal Palace. They both are similar in different ways. Southampton will start off the season really banging and dominating, and then they fade away, or they start off the season very poorly and run away in the end to save themselves. So what you expect, or what you're going to get from Southampton, I don't know. But you guys can tell me in the comment section. And please, guys, remember, hit that like button. Let me see how many likes I got. I got so far. One like. Got 3 people watching. One like so far. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Yes, my people. So back again to the football. It's hard to tell where you're gonna get from Southampton, but both of them are playing some good, attractive football though. And that's what we like to see. We like to be entertaining with football. We like to see goals. We like to see flash of skills and flares, and so those are the things that we really like to see. The notorious Tash is in the building, people. Always being the first one in the comment section. Please, guys, remember to go over there and support the Notorious Stash YouTube channel. Hopefully, I can content of these games. Well, a couple of these games. Yeah, you can. It's I think your team play tomorrow too. Your team play. I think at 3 o'clock, if I'm correct. I think Liverpool game is at 2 o'clock. I think 2:45, if I'm correct, because it's 14:45 in Army time. So I probably think you probably can watch the Liverpool game if I'm correct. Yeah, Liverpool play the last game of the day. Yeah, I'll be down to Liverpool in a second. The next game we're gonna go on is Aston Villa versus Newcastle. That should be a very good game. I'm probably gonna be watching 2 or 3 games at the same time. You know, um, I'll probably watch one on my phone and one on the next one and one on the TV. I'm gonna watch Chelsea game on the TV and watch the Everton, no, not Everton, the Newcastle Aston Villa. Leon Bailey, the baller, the Jamaica international. The poster boy of Jamaica, Leon Bailey. He's an Aston Villa player. And we like to support all the Jamaican player wherever they are, trying to give them a little bit of support. So I've been watching that game, to see how they're gonna do against the informed Newcastle. Newcastle is informed, people. They're in the top 4. Newcastle, they got some rich owner, and it seems like they want to make it a top 6 team, and they want to go to Europe. Newcastle is gonna be a powerhouse to look out for in the next year or two. If Newcastle make it to the Champions League, trust me, we're gonna see some big name players going over there. Like, you're really gonna wonder, because the owner got money. But a lot of the top players want to play in the Champions League. So not until they finish up in some European spot, so they can attract all the top players that they need to. But Newcastle, they're taking their time. Nobody been talking about them. They're just going about drinking water, mind their own business. They've been taking their own little time, get away. Where are my fellow Liverpool fans at? Checking. Yeah, I know Liverpool. I know. Yeah, but it's supposed to be a pretty game between Newcastle and Aston Villa. But that game will be playing at St. James's Park at Newcastle ground. So let us see how that one go, because Aston Villa looked really impressive after they sacked their coach, Steven Gerrard. After they sack him, the next game they went four goals to none. So seems like they're getting their confidence back, or Seems like they did have problem with the coach. I don't know what to say. But from then on, they're just like hitting top gear. They look really impressive over the weekend. So let us see if they can bring that form into this week, because a new coach, and they got this new coach too, Nuna Henry, where he's a really, really good coach. So he's a guy know how to win. So let us see what's gonna happen. I think that would be a battle of the Titans. That probably be a David and Goliath, or two Goliaths clash. Wherever we want to put it. So let us see, because both teams are playing really good last weekend. So it's one that it's hard to put your money on. This weekend games is some games that you don't know where it's gonna go so far. The only one you think probably you can say, yeah, so far you can is Man City. Should get the 3 points from Leicester. Without our Erling Haaland, or with Erling Haaland. So, and the Spurs one are very tricky too, because they're finding ways to win even when they don't play good. So, these games are very, very, very tight, close call for this weekend. So if you're gonna make some prediction, it's not gonna be you just make your prediction and that's it. It's these games gonna be really, really, really on a tight scheme. It's not gonna be any little walkover for none of these games. Because even the Chelsea game, going to Brighton, like, you don't know the result. You don't know what you're gonna get, because this Brighton team is playing very interested, and they're playing really good in football. So you never can tell. Going down to the next one, these are two teams that are very, very well informed too. So I'm telling you, people, that these teams this weekend is really interested, right? Really, really, really interested, because Fulham is playing some good game, and also Everton. Everton looks really, really, really revamped under Frank Lampard this season. They're looking like they really, really can make top 10, and achieve something. They got some good players in the window. They got this new midfielder kid that look really impressive. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Island vibes. Yeah, so these Premier League games this season it's just one to really look out for, because as I said, with Everton and Fulham, they're both playing some really, really fantastic football. That one can go anywhere, because they're both bringing good players during the transfer window. And let me go down to the big one that someone in the comment section is waiting on, for this longest time. Like Liverpool, where you can watch Liverpool game. I know you're gonna ask me. You can watch Liverpool game on USA. So the big Liverpool fan, the notorious Stash, you can watch your game on USA tomorrow, and that will be at 2 o'clock. Oh, thank you very much for liking this channel. Thank you for tuning in. Just help me to send it out. If you can share it, send it out to more people so more people can come in. But I really appreciate it. And we got a lot of contents coming up too, even the World Cup. So thank you for liking the channel. So people, for Liverpool tomorrow, for tomorrow, I will be watching. I know you've been watching. I know you'll be watching. I've been watching. I've been gonna be watching all the games that I can watch over this weekend, because I want to do a World Cup prediction show, over the weekend. So I've been watching these games so I can give some highlights on it probably on Sunday evening after the rest of the game finish. But after that, I'll probably do a World Cup preview show, with the great phenomenon Ronaldo from Brazil. Give a lot of people a little bit of history about one of the greatest players that ever to play the game. Ronaldo from Brazil is one of the real, wonder kid that really opened the door for Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo and the rest of them. That was a really some really breathtaking skills moves that I see this guy really put on some really good show, to entertain fans across the world. And I just want to share some of the highlights and some of the wonderful moments, some of the flair, some of the skill, why we all love the game or fall in love with the game. Because that's one of the player really, while I was a kid, that I just really want to play. Because after I watch him play, and I just want to be a football player, and then after that I want to be a coach. I just love football overall. I used to eat, sleep, and drink football. That's where I used to put all my passion in. So football, it's like a life saving sports. It helped me to be disciplined in life, helped me to be the man I am today. So sports can save lives. It can help to push you, to motivate you. As I always say, work hard for whatever you want in life. Hard work pays off. And always dream big. One day your dream will come true, long as you work for it. Those are some of my favorite words. So for the Liverpool game tomorrow, they play Leeds United. And Leeds is a really, really, really tough team. And how Liverpool gonna look against Leeds United, because Leeds United will press you out of your clothes. And if they're not oh, thank you. The Team Liverpool. Oh, here we go. I guess we got Liverpool. We've got a whole bunch of red in the building. So where are the blue? Where are the blues? We got no blues tonight. Only red. Come on, blues. You need to show your color. Where are the blue fans? Where are the blue fans? We can make the red outdo it tonight. Yeah, for the advice part, I like to always give advice, because each one teach one. That's life. If we all can come together and teach something positive in this world, the world will be a better place. Sometimes just one person, if you can just see one person and just give him one word of encouragement, you can save his life and probably 1,000 life. Because he can even take it and bring it with him, and teach somebody else. So it's always to try to stay positive, because stay positive, be positive, and just work hard for whatever you want in life. Because that's my main goal is just always to keep positive, even when things not going my way. I just never try to give up. I don't think about the negative. I just always think about the positive, because once you start to think positive, trust me, you will find solution to change the whole situation. But if you start to think negative, you're gonna caught in two minds, and the answer will be right in front of you, and you can't even see it because your mind start to overwork. So just always stay positive. Doesn't matter how bad or how difficult the situation is. Never turn your back away from the positive. Just be you, and always try to be yourself. Continue to just do what you do, what you love, because you only can live for yourself. You can try to live for everyone in this world, but everyone got their own mind. and everyone's gonna make their own choices. So you have to make yours, and if they make theirs with yours that match, it's it's a plus. But you're not gonna find 5 or 6 person that really think like you. You're gonna always think different from everyone. Because you and a person probably coincident thinking about the same thing at the same time, but you're gonna always be you. And remember, never let no one tell you not to dream, because your dream can always turn into reality if you want it to be. Just work for what you need, and your dream will turn into reality. Stare in the mirror and look at yourself and tell yourself, I can be what I want to be and whoever I want to be. But remember, you have to work hard for it. Yeah, Liverpool in the building. Yeah, for all my Liverpool people, you guys probably started struggling, but I think Liverpool gonna be up there by the end of the season because it's 38 games. The season is very long, and I won't write Liverpool off because the last time they write Liverpool off from 15 points back, they almost caught Manchester City last season. Manchester City only finished 1 point above Liverpool. So no one can is one of the best team in the world. Let me say that loud and clear. Liverpool is one of the best team in the world. Liverpool is a great team. Up cuz yes, Mike's in the building. Up cuz Liverpool, as I was saying, my cousin, you're number one Liverpool fan right there with the notorious stash. Liverpool, as I said, no one can write Liverpool off because Liverpool, once they reach January and they sort out two of the problems that they got, probably get another central defender and a midfielder, Liverpool will be right up there with the best. And trust me, don't be surprised if Liverpool take down Manchester City this time around. Manchester City soon be found out with Erling Haaland because Erling Haaland, all they're looking for is just a one cross or a one true pass for Erling Haaland to rush onto it. And the English league, you can't play the same style all through the season. So if Pep don't find a way to solve, and Pep is stubborn, he don't try to change. So never say never with Liverpool because Liverpool don't know how to die. And as Liverpool always said, you will never walk alone. So that's it for Liverpool. So Leeds United go to Anfield tomorrow. It should be a pretty good game because Leeds United, they're pressing hard, but with Liverpool pressing too, it's gonna be a floodgate. So I'm looking for Liverpool to win that one tomorrow, probably by 3 goals to 2, or probably 4 goals to 2, because Leeds United play with a high pressing game, and that's what Liverpool love. All the rest of games, I can't really give a score for them, but the Liverpool game I can, because I know Liverpool gonna take Leeds to pieces because Leeds don't know how to defend. They don't know how to press. And Liverpool, trust me, is the best pressing team in the league. No doubt about it. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I talk the truth. I don't scare of no team in the league like I was scared of Liverpool, to be honest. And that is not just for now. That is just a long time because you never can tell what you're going to get from Liverpool. And as I got a lot of Liverpool fan, what? Might as well. I talk the truth. The notorious stash won't give me a break, especially my cuz up there. Well, as I said, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I got few people that really love Liverpool, like my cousin, top Liverpool fan. One of the biggest moments I ever see is to see my cousin hugging his TV. I think Liverpool get a last minute winner. That one is one of my greatest moments. To really see that video, that video made my day because I never forget that moment today. But moving on Sunday, we got Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. We got Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. That's another one too, because Arsenal started struggle. They start off real good. And remember, guys, I always said Arsenal is a team that really start the season good, then fade away, or they start poorly and then pick up in the midway and then fade away in the end. So I'm not throwing any shades on Arsenal, but guys, remember, hold your ground when it come on to Arsenal, because Arsenal is really a team that you can put your money on. So if you're betting, I would advise you don't put your money, especially if you say last cash, don't put it in on Arsenal, because Arsenal for the last 10 to 15 years battle everything that they got. They drop the bat either at the beginning or at the end. So people, remember, guys, keep your bet safely when it come on to Arsenal. You can throw it in on Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester City. But Arsenal, Tottenham, they know how to spur it up. I'm just saying. And then you got the big one. You got the big one on Sunday. You know, it would be a shame to say this, but I would love for West Ham United to give Manchester United a run for their money. I would love I would love West Ham United to take a 3 points right there, to be quite honest. You know, it looked really good for Manchester United. I ain't gonna bias. They improve a lot, and I would love I would love for to see West Ham win, but West Ham start off really shaky. So we never can tell what we're gonna get from them. And both games on Sundays, it's coming on the USA channel, so it's not that bad. Oh, I don't even want to talk about next week game, because what I'm seeing right here, Chelsea versus Arsenal next week. That's a game that will be a game. I need to win that one too. So notorious Stash, I know you're in the channel. So what's your score prediction for your Liverpool game? Or anyone in the comment section. Anyone in the comment section. Chelsea going to go home crying like a baby. I don't want to call a name, but you know, they say when you dig in a hole, sometimes you have to dig two. Don't dig one. Remember that one, because you never can tell. The table can turn. Anyone else in the comment section of any of the games? Any score prediction? Notorious Stash, 2-0 to Liverpool. I said Liverpool gonna win probably 3 goals or 4 goals to 2. That's my score prediction. Because it's gonna be a wide open game, to be quite honest. And Liverpool finishing is really good. So it's gonna be a wide open game right there. Island 3-1. Well, that ain't bad. I think that would be a fair, because I think it's gonna be somewhere in that region. I don't think they're gonna score 2 goals. I think it's gonna be like a 3-goal game or a 4-goal game. Yeah, that one gonna be a really shootout. You know, because both teams play high pressive football, but Liverpool got some really clinical finishing. So with Mo Salah, you know, they can finish. They know how to finish. And Firmino, they know how to get the job done. You know, so I would say that's a fairly prediction, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a 4-game prediction, to be quite honest. I think they're gonna be a top class finishing in that game. Or less leads come with a different mindset and learn how to defend. But I don't see no 1 goal or 2 goal in this game. Salah being on fire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Salah seems like he started to put his shoes on now. So I'm looking for yeah. Oh, Mike. Oh, Michael is a Liverpool fan. Yeah, but Salah is really on fire. So it's not gonna be an easy walkover for Leeds. You know, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be that easy, but the type of game that they're playing, you know, it's eye open. You know, you can just look right through it and see that if they go to Liverpool and play that type of game where they think they can press Liverpool, you know, keep and press them back, you know, they're gonna have a different thing coming, because Liverpool is not like Chelsea, that where, you know, the finishing is not up there. You know, Chelsea will win, but not by a lot. But you have to look on that too. Firmino, Salah, and Van Dijk. Yeah, Van Dijk looks pretty good in the air on those corners, even though he should score a hat trick last week where he missed all those headers. But I don't think if he get the chance this week, I don't think it's gonna be a second time bad luck for him. You know, I think he's gonna put them away. So I'm looking for Liverpool to be up there, you know, here and there, even at the end of the season, to be quite honest. You know, I'm looking for Chelsea and Liverpool to be up there. Thank God. I was fine. We know who you were talking. Yeah, I understand that one. I know exactly who you were talking though. Yeah, but Van Dyke will be up there. You know, you'll be up there, especially if Cheng Alexander play, and it's a combination of him with his crossing is really accurate. You know, I think he's one of the best cross of the football. So I'm looking for Liverpool to be way up there. You know, up there with the rest. I'm looking for Liverpool up there with Chelsea and probably Manchester United because I'm looking for Arsenal to fade away one way or the other at this end of the season. You know, once Arsenal started going on a losing run, they normally consistent with that part, and they lose Thursday again. In the last couple of games, they've not been looking that sharp like how they start the season. They look like they're fading away. And and for my World Cup update, you know, a lot of people been asking me when I'm gonna do World Cup video, you know, but you got few players that's already out of the World Cup through an injury. You know, you got Ruben Diaz for Colombia, you got Conte for France, you got Reece James for England. Yeah, they burned out because they don't got a deep squad, especially in their midfield, and they don't really got a deep squad. Yeah, Brazil got an injury too, Paquetia, if I pronounce it properly. You know, it seems like he's a doubt for the World Cup too for Brazil, and he's one of Brazil creative player. You know, one of Brazil decorated player right now, young upcoming midfielders, really talented, really good on the ball, and all of those creeds, really creative. So this World Cup is gonna be something that if Arsenal got a whole bunch of players go to there too, you know, I'm looking for Arsenal to be honest. I'm looking for them. If they don't win this game over on the weekend, to be honest, I'm telling you, by the next few games, we look for Arsenal to fade away. If Arsenal don't win this week game, I'm telling you, they gonna be fading away because that's what Arsenal do. They go on a 5 or 6 game losing streak, and you know once you fall into that category, anything can happen. So I'm looking forward if they don't get a good result over this weekend and don't play impressive and scrape through again, I can tell you that they got another thing coming because Arsenal don't used to the big time anymore. You know, they're just on their way back, buying some good young players, so they're building for the future. So I'm looking for Liverpool to bounce back and be up there. Lewis checking in. I appreciate you checking in. Yeah, I'm looking for them to really fade away, and I'm looking for Liverpool to be up there, and and Chelsea and probably Manchester United, you know, with Manchester City. But we all know Manchester City got the better squad and a deeper squad. So Manchester City, you know, we're looking for them to finish on top, but the table can turn, you know, because we never can tell. So don't put your bets in yet until probably in February. Then you can put your bet in. Oh, see, we got another Chelsea fan in the building. Lewis, if you can give me one more blue heart, I appreciate it. Give me some blue love. Beg you some more blue love, Lewis. I appreciate it. Trust me, the red been taking over all night long. I'm finally getting some blue love. Come on, people, give me some blue love. Some blue love in the building. Oh, there we go. Wow, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Chelsea. Yep. Thank you, Blue Love. Wow. So what we gotta do now? We got a competition who can put in the most red or blue. You know the blue all the way. Strictly blue. You know, blue is the color. You know, nobody wanna see red no more. Wow. Wow. Come on, Louis. You can't afford for the notorious stash being overthrown you. Come on, man. Show some blue love. Wow. So what? Lewis, what your score? What your score for tomorrow's game? Any score for Manchester United game? Any score for Arsenal game? I say Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest win 1 goal to nothing or 2-1. I think that's gonna be the score. Arsenal gonna score one and probably Nottingham Forest score two, or it be a 1-1 draw. I mean, we always said life is a journey, and to be honest, this is a journey. This is a journey for me. I really appreciate all the support. It mean a lot to me. You know, to be here. Talking football with you guys, and can drop two words of wisdom here and there. It really mean a lot to me. I really appreciate all the support, each and every one that tuning in. Every time that I do a show and give some love and support, and in the comment section, the notorious Stash, always here, always be one of the first person in the building. I really appreciate it. Island vibes, you know what I mean? Like all the love, Lewis, Rovers FC, you know, Michael. Don't want to miss anyone out. I'm trying to go through all the. I just really appreciate all the support, and I mean a very very lot to me. To know that I'm doing something that someone is out there watching, and someone out there like. So this kind of motivate me to continue to do what I do, and do what I love to do. I have to close off the show now, guys. But I really thank you all for watching. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Send it out to your friends. Put it on your social media. Help me to reach a thousand likes, a thousand subscriber. And I really, really appreciate it. And remember to hit the like button soon as you're tuning in. So thank you guys and peace. Your boy GSC Garvin is out. Thank you guys again. See you tomorrow and Sunday and the other day and the other day. I'm gonna be giving show each and every day for the next couple of weeks because it's coming up to World Cup time. All right, out.